Hello everyone, this is Manshwasta. Welcome back to our YouTube channel cat.in. So, unfortunately, I have been busy with some work, so I didn't upload any new tutorial on SolidWorks. So, hopefully, from here I will upload continuously. And today, in the last lecture, we have learned about linear sketch pattern. So, today we will see about circular sketch pattern. So, let's get started. I will make a rectangle and extrude it. So, as we have already know that we need some feature structure to activate this pattern tool, right? So we have this rectangular section with the cube or box type structure. So we have this pattern tool activated. Now we have already learned this linear pattern. So from circular pattern, you can see it is actually similar to circular sketch pattern where we have drawn one circle and or any object and we can rotate it about any axis. Now, about this rectangular body. So, what we need is we need a center axis on this body, right? So, first of all, for circular sketch pattern, was for circular pattern, we also need any sketch or edge around which it will rotate. So, how can we make any axis on this rectangular box? So, we go for this reference option, and we have this axis tool, right? So we click on it this axis and we have some tools called one line or edge or axis. So if we want to click on any line to make it as a axis, so we can click on it. You can see a edge a axis will generate like yellow highlighting area, right? Or you can also select any edge like this. It will make axis on this edge. 2 points, so we can create. You can select this point and this point. It will create axis, right? Cylindrical or conical face. So we right now we don't have any cylindrical or conical face. A point and face and plane. Now we can use this option also, and we can use this two plane option also. So let me delete this, clear the selection. So we have this two plane option. So I will click on this two plane option, and what we need is we need a center axis on this rectangular body, right? So what we'll do, we go for this drop down and we will select for this plane, the front plane, and not top plane. We will go for this right plane. You can see the intersection area of these two plane will be the line around this point like this, and it will be on the center of this body. So we can click here and you can see we have created a axis on the center of this rectangular body. We click on it and we can see this axis one, right? We can do that. Or let me delete this one. We can also use one option called uh, axis and a face, point and a face. So first, what we need is we click on this face and we click on this point. So you can see center of face. It is already selecting this. We have another option also. So the point manager tool, feature manager tool, will create a point on the center of the selected face. So we have created this point, and when we click OK, we have this point one. Now again we will go for this axis and we will select a face, a point, or face or plane, right? So we select a face here and we select a point here. We can see that the axis is generated at the center of this rectangular body. So it is a handy tool, or we can also use some point feature also, point one at the bottom, point two at the uh, top, and select point tool from the axis, this one, 2 point or vertices, right? So there are so many tools to create this one. Now, coming back to our center circular pattern, what we do, we will go for this sketch and click on it, and we will create a circle here. Let's just make a circle of any length, and we will extrude it. Now, the same thing we can do, merge it or not merge it. We can make it as a feature or we can make it as a different solid body, right? We have already understood it. Now we have this feature, we have this dependent platform, and we have this axis. Now we have all the uh, requirement for circular pattern. So what we will do, we go for the circular pattern. Now again, it is asking us for the feature and faces as it is in linear pattern. So we will go for this feature. If we have selected, we have unselect the merge red, then we will use bodies, right? Now it is asking us the direction one. So it is actually is, you can see reverse direction, and it is actually is pattern axis. On which axis you want this cylinder to be patterned. So I will select this one, axis one, and you can see already we have this 360 degree and 15 tons items. So it is instances are 50. Now what will happen? We let me just go. Let me down this one. You can see it. See why it is already making it 360 degree, because we have selected equal spacing. But if we have selected instant spacing, then what will happen is it is 15 degree and 6 items. So it will look like this. Each center from here, this from to this body, this instance, second one instance, the angle will be which what will be the angle? 15 degree. Let me make it like this. If you want to change the direction, you can change it from here. Or equal spacing is more handy. It will cover all the area and we can easily make it even or odd, right? Clear? I think it is clear for you. Now, what is this direction 2? So direction 2 is something you can see. If you want some feature, let me say instant, let me make it like this and let me change it like this. And from here to here, it will look like this. And from here, let me change it to this. I think you understood, right? What is happening here? So we can make it at a distance in one direction. What will be the degree? We can make it as like this, or you can also make it like this, or you can change it to or make it equal spacing. So we have the same things like we have in linear pattern, but in circular way, right? Now let me go to this instances to skip. So we have these instances. If you want this one not to be included in the pattern or this one, then you click on it and we click OK. If you want to change anything, just go for this circular pattern, edit feature, and make it more like this. Like, I think it is clear for you. Now coming back to, if you do not have any rectangular pattern, so what we can do, let me make this a new sketch. Uh, so I will use another and just wait. Yes. My system is some type of lagging. Okay, so I will go for this circular pattern. Let me make it like this. Okay, I have, sorry, my mistake. I make it mmgs millimeter. Again, go for this circular and let us make circular platform. So in circular body, we already have a center axis, right? It will either, it can be easily detect, or if you see, let me show you one thing else. Let me go another sketch and click here and make a rectangle. So we can rotate it, we can make any body to make it circular pattern, but only thing is we need a circular axis, a center axis, about which it will be circular pattern. Now go for this circular pattern, features to pattern, this one. Now axis. So currently we are not seeing any axis, right? So we can select this cylindrical face. It will automatically take the center axis, right? Or other thing is you can go for this hide and show item and you click on this view temporary axis. So view temporary axis means the axis which is already there but it is not showing. You can see this axis. As soon as I check this one, it will open. Now we can select this axis also. You can see, right? So anything, we have also this instances to vary option. You can change it any axis to, let's say, like this. You can see what is happening here is 7 degree means it second one be 7, 14, then like this. Increment of 7 is going on. You can see space increment of 15 degree or 7 degree, whatever is the situation. Right now we have 7 degree, right? So we can choose this one also. So I hope this is understood. And right now we don't. Yes, we have to just uncheck it or double click on it. So make it look like this. And another thing is we can also make extrude cut instead of making an extrude. Let me go for this one. Let me select this and go for this extrude cut. Click on it. We have the hole now. Now we go for the circular pattern. The same thing we can do. Direction will be this. Feature will be this, and equally spacing. And we have 9. So let's make it 10. It will look like this. And okay, understood, right? Now, either other thing is we can also make some fillet on the feature. Like just make it a fillet like this. Make it 2. But this the feature, this fillet is secondary feature, right? So what will happen is when we are going for circular pattern, same as in circular linear pattern. Let's direction one this one, and feature is this one. So see, right now we are showing here the extrude cut option, right? So what will happen is when we click OK, the secondary feature like fillet will not propagate along the patterns or instances. So what we need is we need to select this feature also. You can either select it from clicking on it, or you can either select it from the drop down. Now when we click, you can see the preview. Now when we click on it, it will look like this. But if you only select this fillet, not the extrude, then fillet will not propagate all over because it is a secondary feature. So it will show error. So I think this is okay for you guys. If you have any query, please let us let please ask, and we will try to explain you. So thank you very much, and keep supporting, and please like, share, and subscribe. Bye guys. Thank you.